The recent NASCAR race at Bristol Motor Speedway was not just about fast cars and intense competition. It also saw emotions running high as driver Ryan Blaney unleashed a furious outburst directed at tire supplier Goodyear and fellow competitor Ross Chastain. Blaney's frustration stemmed from tire issues that plagued his race, leading to a heated exchange of words that added drama to an already thrilling event. Let's look into what transpired and the aftermath of Blaney's fiery reaction. Ryan Blaney, the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion, is no stranger to expressing his emotions on and off the track. Known for his fiery personality and colorful language over the team radio, Blaney's vocal nature often adds excitement to NASCAR races. The March 17th race at Bristol Motor Speedway, which saw a record number of lead changes and intense battles on the track, provided the perfect stage for Blaney to showcase both his driving skills and his outspoken nature. Throughout the race, Blaney's frustration became palpable as he grappled with tire wear issues that hampered his performance. As he frequently pressed the talk button on his steering wheel, his team and fans alike could hear his impassioned commentary on the challenges he faced. Blaney's competitive spirit and desire to win were evident in every radio transmission, highlighting his relentless pursuit of success on the NASCAR circuit. However, it was Blaney's post-race remarks that truly grabbed headlines and sparked discussions among racing enthusiasts. When speaking with reporters after the event, Blaney didn't hold back in expressing his dissatisfaction with Goodyear. They, Goodyear, say they brought the same tires, but that is absolute BS. Blaney made an unexpected revelation to reporters, implying that the tires used in the recent 500-lap race differed from those used during a previous event at the half-mile track in September. When questioned further about tire wear and whether having an extra set would have improved the situation, the 30-year-old abruptly interrupted. No, if you bring a new tire like this, they're going to deny they brought a new tire, but obviously it's different, he said. You have to test it. You can't just show up at the racetrack and run 500 laps with it. You have to have a tire test. That's why we do tire tests. Or if you don't, this is what it ends up like. Yeah, we want to wear and fall off, but you have to have an idea of how it's going to wear off first, and that is at the tire test. You can't just unload something out of the blue and have what it was today. I bet it was entertaining for everybody to watch. I bet it was wild. A little bit of a wild race, and not in a good way. Blaney criticized the decision to use what he believed to be a new type of tire without proper testing. He expressed frustration that such a critical component of the race, like the tires, should undergo thorough testing before being introduced in a competitive setting like the Bristol race. Blaney emphasized the importance of tire tests to understand how they wear over time, which helps teams develop strategies and adjust their setups accordingly. His comments suggest that the unpredictability and challenges faced during the race were a direct result of using tires that hadn't been adequately tested for the specific track conditions. Blaney's remarks highlight the need for a systemic approach to tire selection and testing in NASCAR to ensure a more predictable and competitive racing experience for drivers and fans alike. Blaney was unaware at the time of his post-race comment that a Goodyear official had already discussed the tire situation during the race, and this discussion was aired by Fox on the broadcast. Goodyear's director, Greg Stucker, addressed the tire situation at Bristol Motor Speedway. He mentioned that they had conducted testing on the track last fall to create a tire setup that would wear down more, in line with NASCAR's and the team's preferences. Initially, they were confident about the test results. However, during the recent race, Stucker noticed that they were puzzled by the additional issues arising with the tires. They were trying to understand why the track was behaving differently compared to their previous testing experiences. Despite using the same tire compound and setup as before, including the same power combination, Stucker highlighted some differences such as the application of resin on the lower groove instead of the PJ1 traction compound. Despite these changes, he expected the track to take rubber as it did in the past, but it didn't behave as anticipated during the race. Stucker's comments reveal that even with thorough testing and preparations, factors such as track conditions and unexpected changes can still lead to challenges and uncertainties regarding tire performance during NASCAR races. This further emphasizes the complexities involved in tire selection and track preparation in professional racing. He said, "We're trying to understand what's different, what's behave-wise. Why is the racetrack behaving differently this weekend? And what it did? A year ago, it's the same package, it's in the same power combination. Obviously, the different resin was placed on the lower groove instead of the PJ1. Yet I still think the racetrack should be taking rubber as it did last fall and took rubber immediately during that race. So still a bit of an unknown as far as why it's not behaving the same way. That being the racetrack." Notably, Blaney wasn't the only one critical of the race. 2021 Cup champion Kyle Larson also expressed dissatisfaction with the event. "I don't really know what happened for us to cycle so many positions ahead, but I'll take it. I hope I never have to run another race like that again. But it was kind of fun just to do it, hopefully, one time," he mentioned. The rivalry between Ryan Blaney and Trackhouse Racing's Ross Chastain has been rekindled in recent events, adding another chapter to their ongoing saga. The animosity between the two drivers dates back to the dramatic conclusion of the 2023 season finale, where Chastain's number 1 Chevrolet aggressively blocked Blaney's number 12 Ford, a move that was seen as controversial since Chastain was not part of the Championship 4 contenders. Despite this, Chastain managed to secure the race win, fueling tensions between the two competitors. Fast forward to the present, and the rivalry between Blaney and Chastain seems to be a recurring theme, as they found themselves in yet another clash during the Food City 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway. The intense battle for position saw Blaney, representing Team Penske, engaged in a heated exchange with Chastain on the track. Commentator Mike Joy described the situation as Blaney being chained in, indicating the close quarters and aggressive racing between the two drivers. During the fight for position, Chastain made a bold move by bumping into Blaney, forcing him off the racing line to make a pass. The encounter resulted in contact between their cars not once but twice, showcasing the intensity and competitive spirit of both drivers. After the race, when questioned about the incident involving Ross Chastain, Ryan Blaney showed clear frustration and reluctance to discuss the matter further. He expressed his displeasure by stating, "I'm tired of you asking me Ross questions. No thanks." This comment indicated Blaney's desire to move on from the topic and avoid further discussion about his rivalry with Chastain. Blaney's reaction can be understood in the context of his disappointment with the race outcome. Finishing in 16th place after facing contacts and extreme tire wear made the race a challenging and frustrating experience for him. The additional stress of dealing with on-track incidents and media inquiries about his rivalry with Chastain likely contributed to his blunt response. Ross Chastain's involvement in promoting safe driving ahead of the Food City 500 adds an ironic twist to his on-track actions during the race. Before the event, Chastain participated in a safety driving initiative organized by the race's title sponsor and local authorities. He visited the Food City at Blounteville and joined an event hosted by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, where he emphasized the importance of responsible driving to race fans. Chastain's commitment to promoting safe driving has been consistent throughout his racing career, spanning different teams and series. He highlighted this during the event, stating, "This is something that I've been promoting, safe driving, for several years through several different teams." In the aftermath of the intense race at Bristol Motor Speedway, Ryan Blaney's fury towards Goodyear and Ross Chastain echoed throughout the NASCAR community. His passionate outburst, fueled by tire issues and on-track clashes, highlighted the challenges faced by drivers in a sport where precision and reliability are paramount. As Blaney and other drivers voice their frustrations, it underscores the ongoing quest for improvements in tire performance and track conditions to ensure a fair and competitive racing environment. The intensity of emotions on display at Bristol serves as a testament to the relentless drive and dedication of NASCAR's elite, promising fans more thrilling races and fierce rivalries in the seasons to come. Are Ryan Blaney's fiery criticisms of Goodyear and Ross Chastain after Bristol indicative of larger challenges facing NASCAR? Comment down your opinions, share, like, and subscribe for more.